Hello there Internet, this is Kevin from TechFest Lunch and Dinner with our full review of Call of Duty Black Ops for the Xbox 360, PS3, Wii, and PC, and as you can see here on the 360 version, the game just plays beautifully. Weapon and environment detail are both great, and the animation is extremely smooth with rarely ever any minute signs of slowdown. As far as the actual gameplay itself goes, Black Ops isn't breaking any boundaries, but does a good job at attempting to perfect the Call of Duty formula. Multiplayer gameplay is for the most part the same, albeit with a number of tweaks and balances as far as recoil and timing for aiming. Some of the killstreak awards have changed as well, including the return of attack dogs and the addition of a remote-controlled car that can explode. All of the game's familiar modes are still here, however you must level up in order to unlock new modes to play in. Free-for-all can get bogged down with campers, but the game really shines in its team play where cooperation makes all the difference. Where multiplayer really feels its changes, however, are in the form of character customization. Players now have a much greater degree of control over what kind of custom classes they can make, with a wealthy assortment of primary weapons to choose from, each with a number of attachments to choose from. Perks have been changed up a bit, allowing for a different combination of abilities, and even go so far as to affect the appearance of the character. In addition to the perks appearance effect, players can also customize war paint, camo on guns, and even the appearance of their laser sights if available. Players also have the ability to customize their own emblem, with a large assortment of different symbols to pick and a large amount of layering to allow for an almost infinite number of possible emblems. All of this together leads to an almost unprecedented amount of customization for an FPS, and allows for numerous strategies and playstyles. The game's campaign is fairly straightforward, with a plotline that, while not entirely original, is executed well enough to be engaging for the player. The environments you travel through are varied enough to hold interest, ranging from Cuba to Russia, and a large part focused on Vietnam. Missions also try their best to mix things up a bit, by throwing in the occasional vehicle mission which are just long enough and action-packed enough to provide a lot of fun and a good break from standard gameplay. The campaign is also really short, only taking about 10 to 12 hours to complete on regular difficulty, and that's for a subpar FPS player like myself. Last but not least, the Zombies mode also makes its return in this installment, requiring players to team up against hordes of zombies as they try to break in and swarm them. For the most part, this mode is largely unchanged, though I will say that one particular map that needs unlocking leads to one of the most hilarious zombie situations I've ever seen. Overall, Black Ops is a solid addition to the series, offering a good multiplayer experience and a large amount of player customization. That being said, however, the core gameplay is still very much the same, and as a result the game is basically going to feel no different from playing a prettier version of the last installment. If you're a fan of the series, then you'll love Black Ops just as much as the others. But if the series has never really done anything for you, then this one will do little to change your mind, unless all you've been waiting for is customization options. That's our review for Call of Duty Black Ops. I'm Kevin for TLD Today, thanks for watching.